Okay, hello everyone. Jordan here from Cloud Underground. I hope everybody's having a great evening. A bit later on this particular Thursday, but I wanted to um, do the stream, and like I said last week, we promised to kind of show you how you can move data around using your Zero Trust Cockpit. So I wanted to show a little bit of that and yeah, just hang out a little bit and see what's going on. So let's see, I'm getting my LinkedIn chat going now. So if anybody is on LinkedIn and wants to join us, then please feel free to chime into chat. I'll try to watch it periodically and refresh it because sometimes LinkedIn chat's a little weird for me. But yeah, it looks like it is going, and so I hope that anybody that wants to join can. And if you can't, then hit us up on YouTube or in our DevSecOps dojo, and you should be able to ask us questions in there. So yeah, I hope again that everybody's having a great night. Um, I am going to real quick. Oh, I've already got my browser. Okay, so I also wanted to just real quick for some announcements, let everybody know that we did have the workshop and hackathon last weekend, and it went really well. And I want to congratulate Billy C on winning. She's going to get some good stuff from us from GitLab. And so, yeah, thank you everybody for being there and participating. It was a great time, and I hope everybody learn something. And yeah, we hope to see you again for the next one because we're going to do another one at some point in the future, though I'm not sure at this point when. But anyway, probably in the next 6 months to a year. So yeah, everybody look out for that. But yeah, thanks again for joining for those who did. So you can see now on our website, this is our website, cloudunderground.dev, that the workshop and hackathon thing is gone. And we do have the Cloud Jitsu program here for those who are interested in the Zero Trust Cockpit, which I'm going to show off a little bit tonight. Yeah, I guess with that, I'll get into what I wanted to show everybody. So moving data around is important, right? You need to retain data from different systems in order for most of these things to be of any use whatsoever. And last week we made a video, and we made it in the Zero Trust Cockpit, and I want to show you how you can move that video to other places now. So the two kind of data storage solutions that we have built into the Underground Nexus are minIO and oh gosh, what's the other one? It always escapes me. Here, let me just bring it up. So minIO is one, and it is more a private place to load and store your data for just you or developers. And then we also have Nextcloud built in, and that's more of a public or collaborative place that you can securely share your data with others, or yourself if you're in different places or whatever. So the first thing we're going to take a little look at. Anyway, sorry, I was just noticing something. But anyway, I'm going to close this because I already have a web browser open. So let's go to minIO. So, and this isn't where you would normally go. I'm messing up here. I meant to have this signed out, so it would go to the normal place. Let me just sign out real quick. Okay, so normally when you click the minIO icon up here on your web browser inside of your Underground Nexus instance, it will take you to this login screen. And if we go to our underground-ops.me page and we scroll down, we can find the CyberLife Torpedo S3 bucket. That's minIO. So this is developed in collaboration with CyberLife, so everybody check those guys out. And you need the default password and default user here in order to log in. So let me just also refresh LinkedIn, see if I missed anything. Nope. Okay. So we need these credentials. So if we go to back to minIO, we can put those in, which are the credentials are minIO admin, and then the same for password. And that gets us into minIO. And you can see this is where it would normally take us. So this is the buckets. We don't have any buckets right now. So the first thing we would probably do is create a bucket. I'm just going to call this test bucket. Oh, and I guess we can't have capitals, so let me get rid of the, good grief, I can't type right now. Let me get rid of the capital, and there we go. So let's create that bucket. So now we've got a bucket here, and this is an S3 bucket. So you know, you can move this around to your different cloud services if you use like Amazon or whatever, AWS. It's all ready to go, and you can see we don't have anything in this bucket right now, but we could, you know, we could click on it and we can upload files to it using this button here. So if we wanted to do that, click upload file, and you know, I don't know that I have any files really to upload. So we're not going to worry about that too much right now. Like we could upload the Zero Trust Cockpit.jelly bash, just, you know, for fun if we wanted to. So we'll throw that in this test bucket, and yeah, now we got something in the test bucket. So yeah, this is like, again, your private place to load and store data. Now, if you are trying to share data and move it around, then we've got another solution built in, and that's the Nextcloud. So let's check out the Nextcloud. So I'll open that in a new tab. Yeah, that's fine. We will accept the risk. Okay. So if you have a brand new instance of the Underground Nexus running and you open up Nextcloud, this is what you get to. And so we've got to create some credentials here. So I'm going to create some credentials and, you know, password, something. And actually, let me do something that I'll actually remember real quick. So sorry about that. Okay. So, and then we click install. So we created our credentials, click install, don't save, and then, oh, we got it a server. Well, let's try again. That's interesting. So I haven't had that happen before. So let's just close it and let's open Nextcloud again. Okay. I guess we'll put in our credentials. Well, this is annoying. So let's see here. Can we manage this with Portainer and just like reset this thing? So we need to find in Portainer our we need to find, what is this stupid thing I'm trying to find? Like I said, I keep forgetting what it's called, Nextcloud. Okay, so we need to find Nextcloud in here. So here's Nextcloud. Okay, okay, so this is the one. So let's click on it. It's running. Let's restart it. I feel like that probably is not going to fix it because of the data issues. But we'll try to restart it and we'll see what happens. See if we can get it to do what I expected it to do and not break, which is what it decided to do. Like in this case, you know, I might have to actually redo my What's going on over here? Did you finish restarting that thing? There's too many containers. Here we go. So it looks like it's running. It should be running. Okay. Okay, so it's still here, so it's not gonna work, I don't think. Maybe we can just wipe it out and like recreate it. So let's try this. Is it one of the services? I believe it is. So Underground Nextcloud. See, I feel like this data is gonna need to get wiped out. Okay. I think the data would need to get wiped out in order for this to actually like really get reset. So I'm not even sure that rebuilding the container at this point would really fix it. Let's see if we can just say that we forgot our password. Oh, the email that doesn't have, yeah, this account definitely does not have an email associated with it. So that's not going to get us very far. And this password definitely doesn't work that I did give it. Maybe it's working this time. Oh, it's working. Hey! Okay, I guess I just wasn't... I must have messed up when I entered the password last time. So that's promising at least. I've also have noticed that when I get Nextcloud going, this Underground Nexus instance starts to bog a little bit. And it's easy for me to overwhelm this particular machine. Well, it looks like I may have done that. So let's refresh Chasm, see what happens. It's being very slow because the machine's very unhappy. Too much stuff. Maybe I need to, once we get this working again. It should come back. Usually it does. Sometimes it's a little slow. I might need to just spin down a few services that are running on this thing because it has too much running, obviously. This particular device only has 8 cores, and they're relatively old cores, and I think the real limiting factor is it only has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and that seems to be an issue. So generally, when you're running an AMD 64 version of the Underground Nexus, I really think you should be running it with 16 gigs of RAM if you want all of the features to work. You can run it with less, but you're going to need to turn off some of the features and like spin down some of the containers and stuff. And this thing seems to be very angry. We can go straight to Portainer, so let's just do that. So, oh my gosh, I can't type right now. So this should take us straight to Portainer, assuming that the machine isn't just like totally broken, which is possible that it's totally broken, in which case I can show you some Nextcloud stuff next time, maybe. I don't know. I just like, it's been one of those days, I feel. And this machine's been like, really, you can't even get to Portainer thing. I think my instance totally crashed, and the machine may have crashed too. I'd have to go in the other room to actually look at it. Because it's not doing anything right now. So yeah, that's not really what I wanted to show you, crashing machine, but sometimes this is what happens. We can always rebuild. That's one of the great things about the Underground Nexus, right, is all the commands live right here in our GitHub page. And it's as simple as getting Docker running on something and then using this command to build the container, and then running the second command to build all of the components inside the container. So, you know, failure is an option, and it's not the end of the world. It's relatively easy to spin these things up and down, and your data should be okay as long as this is a good sign. It might be coming back. Your data should be all right as long as your drives didn't corrupt. So that's what I was going to say before Portainer actually started to do something. Maybe I'll be able to recover the system still. Well, I apologize to anybody who's watching that this has not quite gone as planned. But sometimes that's the way things go, and I did, you know, kind of set myself up for failure because I knew this system is limited, and I rebuilt this whole instance, and I forgot to spin some stuff down when I did. If we can just get into Portainer, I think we can remedy all of this stuff. But we need to get into Portainer. Come on, Portainer. Come on, Portainer. Like, good grief, this system is chugging if it can't even handle Portainer. This is pathetic. I really do want to invest in a better lab system, but it just hasn't happened yet. Because 10-year-old systems have, you know, limitations, and this system in particular had limitations when it was brand new 10 years ago. So now it really is limited. Okay. Maybe something will happen. Come on, come on, come on. I'm hoping it doesn't get mad. Okay, here we go. So this is, we're making progress here. That is definitely not the right password. Screwed that password up. That should be it. All right. Oh my gosh, we're in Portainer. Okay, I think we can. Oh wow, yeah, see, it's super, it's not happy right now. So we need to scale down GitLab. It's not even running any anyway, but yeah, let's not be running any GitLab on this machine, please. GitLab runners 0, that's fine. Our underground or collaborative workbench is turned off. I think the rest of this I probably need to leave on. I mean, I could turn Grafana off probably, but I don't think it... Yeah, it's not happy. I am going to turn Grafana off because I need all the resources I've got, and I don't think we need Grafana running, so yeah, there we go. Okay. I'd really like to clean up all these exited containers. So let's refresh. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of all the exited containers so you can see a little bit real time, you know, what you can do if you have issues and how to kind of manage some of these things. You know, I've talked about how Portainer is always where we manage these things, and yeah, you can see that here. So the socks, it looks like everything is back up. I'm going to look for my workbench. Here's my workbench. And I'm going to reset this guy because this is the one that's probably going to need the most help. So let's restart it. Just to make sure that our workbench is kind of reset. Okay. Okay, I'm going to log out of Portainer here. And I'm going to go back to our web top. And I'm going to attempt again, now that everything's back to running. Wow, look, it even has my tab up. Next, let's see if Nextcloud works. Oh my gosh, okay, Nextcloud's here. Okay, so this is what I really wanted to get to. So now we can look at files here in Nextcloud, and we can see we got no files here. So we need to set up Nextcloud to see our minIO stuff before it'll do anything. So let's get that going. So the first thing that we have to do is click here, and we have to go to apps, okay? So we're clicking at apps, and I have found that this can be somewhat slow, and again, you've seen the limitations of this machine firsthand tonight. So it takes a moment to get to the apps bit. So let's give it a second, you know. We must be patient about these things. If anybody has any questions too, feel free to throw them in the LinkedIn chat. I am watching that as we go along. Okay, sweet. Here we go. So now we're in the apps bit. So now we go to disabled apps because currently that is where the app that we want lives. So, and we gotta wait for this to populate. It takes a moment. Nothing happens particularly quickly in here with this machine, but this is also the initial setup, so it should be a much better once we get going. So here is the app that we want, external storage support. All right, so we're going to enable external storage support. And we got to put in our password to do this. This is the password that we created earlier. And then that, you know, I couldn't remember for a moment. I did remember it, I just typed it in wrong, I guess. Okay, and it should be enabled. If we go to active apps now, we see external storage support. Okay, so it's there. Now, if we go to, again, click on your little profile button up here, and we're going to go to administration settings, all right? Okay, and then you're going to scroll down until you, so first there's a bunch of personal stuff. We're going to ignore that. We're going to go to administration. It's just, and then we should see under security here, external storage. So let's click on that. Okay. And now we're going to add the Nexus bucket to this so that we can see all the stuff that we're creating in minIO here in our Nextcloud. So we need a particular configuration, and let me just check it again and make sure I'm not telling you anything wrong. So we need it to look like this. It needs to say Nexus-bucket, all right? And we're going to say local because it's local. Authentication we'll leave to none. Configuration is going to be for this particular way that we have everything set up in the Underground Nexus. I believe it's going to be, and you know what, let me check actually, because this is how we figure it out, is we go to Portainer, you know, we do everything in Portainer. We go to our containers and we can find our Nextcloud container and we can see what volume is mapped with this container. So here's our Nextcloud container, and we'll scroll down, we'll click on it and then scroll down. Oh, sorry if I'm moving too fast. Again, if anybody ever has questions, let me know. Okay, here's our volumes, and you can see the Nexus bucket is mapped to -data-Nexus bucket. So that's what we need to put in. So let's go back here. We need -data-Nexus-bucket. I should be saying slash, and then this is what a dash looks like. Anyway, sorry. So, okay. And then we're going to select all users. And then we're going to make the folder name Nexus bucket. All right, and leave it local. And then we're going to allow users to mount external storage. And we're going to add some global credentials, which I'm just going to use the same credentials that I used earlier. Don't honestly know if that's good practice or not, so you might want to look into whether that's a good idea before you set the same credentials as I am, because it may be better to have something else here, but you know, it's probably fine. So okay, that's all saved and we're good, so we can click save. All right, and now we have our Nexus bucket configured here in Nextcloud. So if we go to Files, we should see our Nexus bucket. Boom, there it is. And now if we create, and sometimes it actually is a little slow to see everything, right? Because there's actually a bunch of stuff in the Nexus bucket and it just told us it was empty, but now it's seeing it all. So now if we click the S3 torpedo, there's our test bucket that we created earlier in minIO. so now we can basically manage these S3 buckets with our Nextcloud here and do all the things that Nextcloud can do, which Nextcloud allows you all kinds of cool ways to access this data, as I understand it. So, but I actually need to learn more about Nextcloud myself, and then hopefully we'll get another good video on more like data management with Nextcloud and how to move things around. Now, the whole point of all of this, right, was we want to be able to move data in the underground or in the Zero Trust Cockpit. So let's go to our Zero Trust Cockpit. This is our Zero Trust Cockpit here. This is a Zero Trust cockpit that is running in the Underground Nexus. I want to be clear on that because if you have a standalone Zero Trust Cockpit, I'm not exactly sure how it needs to be configured differently, but it would need to be. So just be aware that how you have your Zero Trust Cockpit set up is going to potentially change the way that you manage like Nextcloud and minIO with it, or manage the data in it with those applications. So last week I was showing off OBS and some of the stuff that we have, right? We've got KDAN and OBS in Nextcloud, so these utilities that allow you to do like media creation, and we created a little bit of media. So if we open up our folder here and go to videos, we can see we got a test vid that I created. So let's see how we would add that to a bucket. And I think the best way that I've found to do that is essentially to open up a browser in here, right? And then we're going to go to underground-ops.me, just the same homepage that we use like in our regular Underground Nexus instance. And we can access it here in the Zero Trust Cockpit. And that allows us to access all our applications really easily. We don't have to go through the underground-ops.me page, but everything's listed there nicely, and there's the links and stuff, so it's just kind of easy to use, which is why I'm doing it here. So if we go down to our built-in tools, we can go to our CyberLife Torpedo, and we can log in here. All right. And now we can go to our test bucket where we have, our Jelly Bash, and we can upload another, or, if we wanted to, we could create like, another bucket. So let's create, we could have like a media bucket if we wanted. And so now we've got, multiple buckets, and we could upload our file here to the media bucket. So we go to videos where our test vid is and click open. And there we go. Now we have our test vid in our bucket here. And we can also go to Nextcloud here in our Zero Trust Cockpit by doing the same thing. So let's go to Nextcloud. Again, we'll have to log in. And now we can look at our files and manage our files here, and we can see we got our Nexus bucket. And if we go to S3 Torpedo, then we can see our test bucket. There's our test bucket. Now why is there's our media bucket. It just didn't see it at first. So sometimes Nextcloud takes it a sec to actually see everything that's there. So, but we can click our media, and we got our testvid.mkv. So there's all that, and then we could use Nextcloud to move that stuff around. But I think that's beyond the scope of what I am going to get into today. So yeah, you'll have to stay tuned for another video on more, in-depth look at Nextcloud and moving data around with it. But, now we've got our data that was in the Zero Trust Cockpit, we should be able to, if I close here. So this is in our Zero Trust Cockpit. So let's go ahead and log out of Nextcloud here. Oh, I don't even know how to do that actually. Oh, yes, I do. Wait. Maybe I don't. Okay, well, I'm just going to close it. That's one way to log out, I guess. We'll actually log out of here because I do know how to log out of minIO. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and so this is our Zero Trust Cockpit, right? So we're actually going to close this. We'll log out, or we'll close Nextcloud here too. And if we look at Nexus bucket and S3 torpedo, now we've got our media bucket and our vid is in here. So yeah, we can kind of move our files down through the different layers of the Underground Nexus, and then move them to other systems using other tools. So and we could move it, like I could pull those files onto the system I'm currently using our file manager, which is part of the Chasm VNC, right? So if we click File Manager, we can we can upload files into these directories, or like if we go to Desktop and Nexus bucket, Underground Nexus. Let's go to S3 torpedo media bucket. Yeah, I can actually download this video. I think I just let's see. There should be a way to download this, I thought. Huh. Interesting. Well, anyway. Hold on. S3 torpedo test bucket. Zero trust. Now, I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So you can. So I can download this file now just by clicking on it. You just have to get to an actual file and not a directory or whatever. So if I click on this file now, in this web browser on this machine I'm using, it will give me start a download process. So anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, that's kind of how you can move files around too using the Chasm VNC. So that's all super helpful stuff, and I hope that helps people out. Now I think I'm going to play a little bit of Terraria tonight. So let me get that going. And I'm going to play a little bit of our radio station. So this is our 24-hour a day streaming radio station that we have running on YouTube. So if you're interested in this or any of the music that we're playing, then go check out the station on YouTube. So search Cloud Underground on YouTube. You'll find our channel, and you should be able to find the 24-hour stream there on our channel. So that's where this music comes from. Let me also move my LinkedIn so that I can keep track if anybody has any comments or questions or anything like that. And I'm going to play a little bit of Terraria. So in just a moment, hopefully my screen, there we go, capture will start, and we can do, so Terraria is a fun crafting, 2D crafting platformer, sandboxy sort of game. And we have our own server running it in the Underground Nexus, which is why I like to play it. Yeah, I think it's a really good way to kind of show how well that these containers can run. So this is a container inside the Underground Nexus that's running this Terraria server, and yeah, it works really well. So that's why we play Terraria here, is just to kind of give people an opportunity to check out like the performance that you can get out of these containers. Oh wow, I'm so overloaded with stuff. Okay, I got a little bit of unloading to do real quick, so apologize for that, but the way things go sometimes. So we've got, I bought this vanity stuff, just putting it there. Let's see. That's it for that. Alright, sandcastles. That sounds pretty neat. I'll have to play with that. So sorry, I'm just trying to get my inventory a little bit cleared out, because I apparently didn't do that last time. It's good to have a cleared out inventory. Oh, nice. So feathers are a new resource. Clouds are a new resource. That should go here, probably. Increases pickup range for mana stars. How interesting. Oh, that's right. So we'll put Constellation Bunny. Oh, I can't put it there because of the stairs. That's kind of dumb. Let's see if I get rid of this guy, I can put it here. I mean, the Constellation Bunny is a little too cool not to place somewhere, don't you think? There we go. And the American explosive guy, he can go right there. That's good. Got some ores to deposit, it looks like. Oh yeah, and the Star Fury sword, which is cool, but not cool enough. Are you not entertained? Alright, let's sell that trident, and then I'm good to go. Trident is sold. Alrighty. Now, I want to... I want to keep searching for sky islands, so that's my goal. So I kind of keep searching out sky islands. Let's see, we found a few of them. So the question is, are they going to be more this way or more this way? We've already found two this way. I'm going to go this way and see what we can find. Oh boy, I might have missed. I missed! Shoot. I'll try that again, I guess. I wonder if I could use a feather fall potion or something. That's right, I think last time I had a running start before I jumped. So let's get that running start going. That's good. quite easy to get up here. And I don't really need... I don't need this, so I'm gonna get rid of this ramp. Because it just ruins the aesthetics of everything. Getting rid of my impromptu ramp. Ah, whatever, it's fine. I'll leave that section of it. Get my, okay. Man, these harpies are a little annoying. They're kind of coming hard and fast, aren't they? All right. Ha! When I'm laying brick down, the harpy gets stuck under it and I don't have to deal with them. Oh, a shooting star. Cool. I've never noticed that. So I wonder if I should... I wonder if I'm too high. Oh, good grief. I have 106 restoration potions. Wow. I don't remember making that many. So just trying to fill out. That was so weird. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So none out here. I might go the other direction. Yeah, I don't know. All right. On a quest for more Sky Islands. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? Shoot. I think there are potions maybe that'll allow you to not die on dropping. I should probably be using those. And I think maybe lower is better in terms of where to look. Because if you're a little low, you'll That was weird. I think I might be having a little lag. My internet might be struggling. Okay. I'm gonna find more islands, I know it. There should be quite a few of these sky islands. I just want to know where they all are. Boy, so far not a lot over here. Oh, nighttime's annoying. All the zombies are out and the eyes get to all this stuff. And these harpies sure are generating at a very great rapid pace. That's pretty annoying, honestly. I'm just gonna try and ignore the harpies. Ah, come on. You harpies are so annoying. Oh my gosh. And the harpies want me dead. Alright. Okay. I feel pretty good about this elevation, you know. I feel like I would have seen these islands down here. I don't think we're missing anything, I'll say that. And after I create this whole walkway... Oh shoot. Screwed up. Forgot I was thinking I had rocket boots, and I don't have rocket boots with this character. And actually, I need this particular setup for this to work. Wow, that gel jumped so far. Amazing. Alright. Oh yeah. So this is the point where I get on a new elevation for my... Just make sure I didn't, you know, miss anything up high. And now I can keep running. Keep looking for islands. There's more somewhere. They might be on the other side. They tend to clump to one side of the map in my experience. But there might be another rant. Oh, see, we found one. Whew. That almost didn't go well. If I had fallen, I don't have my rocket boots, so I keep forgetting that and thinking that I do, and that I can just like jump off of stuff willy-nilly and do this. But with that other setup, I can't. Alright. I love these houses. They're super cool, and they all have like these housings on them that are, I think, ready to go for a person. And a chest can be placed. That looks very cool. Alright, let's take it. I want it all. And I want to add a couple of torches. One right there, and one right there, and one right there. And now this is suitable housing. Housing is suitable. And at some point I'm gonna get a teleporter built so that I can get to this stuff easily. And I think alright, I think I'm going to keep going across from here. I've already defeated 50 harpies. What do you know? See if we open our map. Yeah, so there's very possibly more islands. Get my fast placing guy up. See if we can find any more islands out here on this side, or if they're all on the other side. We did find the one. Oh boy. See, I fell off and then it was almost a problem, but then it wasn't a problem because I just changed to my other outfit that had the rocket boots and we were all good. Why did my torches? I'm actually going through a lot of my stone to make this exploration happen. Getting a lot of feathers too, so we'll have to see what we can make with feathers. Yeah, see, let's see. Oh my gosh, this map's so big. I was gonna say, we must be getting close to the edge, but we are quite far from the edge, I must say. It's alright, this could maybe be a... Sometimes it's nice to have a platform in the sky to use for stuff. Oh hey, we got a new traveling merchant too, I might have to go see what that guy's selling. Okay. Well, I'll get to the edge of the map or I'll run out of stone. One of those things is going to happen first. I'm not sure which. Ah! Try and give myself a little more time when I misplace a block. Whoa, what? think I had 2,000 brick at the start of this, didn't I? Or stone, I should say. And now 400. Well, under 300 now. I think I'm going to run out of stone long before I hit the edge of the map. Let's see, how am I doing? Oh my gosh, yeah. Not even going to get close to the edge of the map with this stone. We'll see how far it gets me, though. I think the other direction would have been a lot more fruitful in terms of islands, though. This side seems to be pretty slim on islands. Hey, we found another one with our last bit of brick. Look at that. Nice. And they've got... This is kind of cool. So, they've got actual lakes on these islands because the fisherman has quests that require you to catch fish on the Sky Islands. But I think in like old versions of the game, it didn't create lakes on the islands, so you actually had to create your own lake. But now they have islands that just have some lakes on them, so that's pretty cool. I do wish that this wouldn't mess up my jump right. Whoa, okay, we found two more, so there's two close together. Okay, cool. I thought I was going to hit the ground, which is why I mirrored, but apparently I wasn't. So we can go take a look at both of those. Very cool stuff. Is this gonna kill me? Please don't kill me. Oh, I had a little rocket boot juice left. I'm gonna ride my flamingo. I feel like my flamingo might actually be slower than I am. Nope, he's the same speed, I think. I'll ride the flamingo. Isn't my flamingo awesome? Okay, so now this next one runs us out of stone. Good grief. It really takes a while to get across to these other islands. Man, I was gonna say I'd make some teleporters to get there, but it's gonna it's gonna take so much wire for me to teleport from island to island. I don't know, it might be worth it. Maybe I will. I need at least one teleporter to get up into the Sky Islands for sure. And then how many beyond that I need will be an open question for sure. Alright, I should have enough juice to make it up here, okay. And then we've got our nice... See, I botched that jump, but I'm not sure that No, I need a run. I need a running start, I do believe. Oh! That mirror, man. I do that way too often, and it's very frustrating. Because it really does take a long time to run all the way across this map, man. This is why I have teleporters built around it. And I've got those pylons, the pylon network, because it's just, if you are on foot, it takes forever to get across the map in this game. Oh, I missed Riley. Oh well. I'm sure he wasn't selling anything I can't get at another point. So are all the... No, they're not all on the same elevation. These ones are higher than these other ones for whatever reason. But I was gonna say we could explore all the sky, but it's really not necessary. The sky islands are the only terrain that occurs in the sky that I'm aware of, at least. Yeah, see, in another map, I had to actually hollow a bunch of the cloud out and make my own little place to go fishing. But now we've got fishing clouds. It's kind of cool. Let me just in case I'm missing anything, refresh my LinkedIn and see. Oh, looks like we good. Oh, and we're gonna have a blood moon. That's always fun. I ain't scared of you, blood moon. So long, so far. My orb can't keep up, he always ends up falling behind. Blood moon cloud. Okay, now I gotta figure out. Alright, I did it. Let's see what's in this house. And of course, because it's a blood moon, everybody just walks through these doors. That looks like a cool painting. Oh, very cool. It's a small one, too. Good stuff. Let me loot all of that. And let me just... I'll just do a jump, and we'll see if we see anything else. Nope. Okay. So, I kind of doubt there's more islands over here. Do I want to go make sure, though? I don't know. I think for now, everybody's probably seen enough of me wandering around looking for islands, so I think I'll call that today, and just say everybody have a great rest of your Thursday, if there's any Thursday left for you. Many of you may already be on to Friday at this point. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, regardless of what it is. Have a great weekend. If you are interested in the Zero Trust Cockpit, then I would like to remind you that you can go to our website, cloudunderground.dev, and check out the Cloud Jitsu program. It's only $24 to get involved, and it really, the Cloud Jitsu program will give you, if you're curious, like, oh, is, Cloud Underground's courses, are they going to help me? Are they something I'm interested in? Are they up my alley? All these things. This is the course to start with. It's relatively inexpensive, and it's got a lot of material in it. You will know if what we do is going to be useful for you. And if you don't want to pay $24, well, you can join our DevSecOps dojo. Join the dojo right here on our website, and get in there and ask us for a free code, and we'll hook you up. But yeah, otherwise, if you just want to support us, the $24 always goes to helping us out and keeping all these services going for everybody. And yeah, you can learn how to build your own Zero Trust Cockpit in here, as well as a bunch of other stuff on DevSecOps. So it's yeah, it's a great course, and yeah, feel free to get on our website, check out what services we have, what the products, because we have some gear that you can grab from us. So yeah, go check all of that stuff out, and hopefully I will see you next time. So I also just wanted to say that I think that July is going to be a little bit light on the streaming for me. I've got a pretty crazy month, so I'll probably only be live one day out of the week for most of July, just to warn everybody. But you should still see a bit of me, so yeah, we'll hopefully things will pick up a little bit after that, and we'll see you next time. So have a great night, everybody. Talk to you later, or morning, or whatever part of the day it is for you. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.